is going on, guys? It has been a hot minute, but coming off the fucking printing press, we got our boy right here.
Hell yeah, fresh off the win at UFC Apex, and I'm out here, you know, on fucking cloud nine, living the fucking dream. You know, I'm back in the win column. Everybody knows it's been a minute. Took a couple fucking losses and shit, but you know, we back in the win column. I got the new team with me: Tyler Wombles, Jeff Craig, out of California. You know, my guys from California. We everybody knows that I made the switch from out here in Vegas with the Extreme Couture to, you know, the Classic Fight Team and Tenori down in Orange County. You know, also I've been mixing it up in downtown, but we've been wanting to get Tyler on the show for a minute, so I'm glad you're finally on, bro.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Congratulations.
Hell yeah, thank you, and of course thank you for the coaching. That show was amazing, and my boy Jeff right here. You know, one of the main training partners. I wasn't able to come out and you know, train very much in Vegas and shit, but much love to the homie Sasha. That's my boy. Culture Crooks gang. So, what you guys think of the fight, bro?
It's great. It's good. It's tough.
Banger.
Banger.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought you did a good job at finding your rhythm towards the second round for sure.
Yeah. Slow starter, as we always know.
Yeah. No, I guess this fight, you know, of course, we trained for it, but you know, come fight time, you know, fucking when dudes like throwing shots as hard as he fucking can, you know, fucking changes a little bit, you know. So
real speed's definitely a lot different. So
yeah,
you can try and emulate it in practice all you want, but when it's real speed, it's a little bit different, a little bit harder to make the reads on it.
And that's the cool thing with you know, the fight game. You're able to adjust, find your range, and start landing. And man, you had him rock quite a few times on his feet. He stumbled a couple times off some big shots. I think you landed a nice one off a spinning back fist he tried to throw, and you cracked him. But overall, you look good, man. The volume looked good. Like we said, you're gonna out volume, use the jab.
And
the kicks were nice too, and you got a takedown. We got
Hey, what's
Dagestani
up with y'all?
D-Rod.
Better watch out, homie. I'm taking fools down now, dog. You know what I mean?
D-Rod.
Shit. That's it. So you D-Rod. It's the ball D-Rod. I'm fucking
ball boy.
out here trying to fucking.
You know, I've been telling him, you know, you get superpowers when you go bald. So
for real, bro. I like it. It's a good look. It's a different look. It brought out a different personality this time. I feel like I think it brought out the gangster D-Rod this time. You know, the old school.
That back piece on your head. That's gangster.
Yeah. Hey, a lot of people don't know, but before I got in the UFC, most of my fights I was bald. You know, I was like fucking bald-headed Mexican.
Take it in. So usually we have our guests on. It's the first time we've had two guests on, so we're gonna do a little bit of a rundown, let them introduce themselves to you guys, and get a little insight into Classic Fight Team. Tyler Wombles, one of the best on the planet, worked with some of the best former champions, current champions, all the best that could possibly be in the sports, combat sport world. So it's a pleasure not only to be friends and homies, but to train with, and obviously have D-Rod run the whole full camp with him. It was I got to get a little taste of it, so let Tyler kind of give you guys a little introduction.
What's going on, guys? I'm Tyler Wombles. I'm owner of Classic Fight Team in Huntington Beach, California. I've been doing martial arts for 23 years this year. I trained under Rafael Cordero, Babalu Sobral, and yeah, man, just great being here. Thanks for having me. Super cool. Super proud of you, D-Rod. It was awesome, man. You had to dig deep for that one. I know we all kind of thought, you know, to be honest, we all kind of thought it was going to be a little easier.
I think we all did too. But you know, like I said, Tyler's one of, you know, best guys around. You know, and you know, he don't like really talking about himself too much about all his accolades, but he really is the shit. Everybody who knows him knows he means business, and you know, this time around, he's one of the coaches that you got in your life that, you know, is a real coach and knows the ins and outs of the game, has fight experience, you know, world-class guy, fucking backstage. Everybody knows who he is, and it's just it was a great experience having him in my corner, and fucking we got more to go, dog. You know?
This is the first one.
Yeah, so it's the first of the rodeo. You know, we broke a little losing streak that I had going on and shit, and hopefully we'll keep this shit to a win streak. Also, I heard the UFC is coming to the motherfucking Los Angeles in January. So
go.
if so, UFC, you got to put me on. I could fill up the whole fucking arena. I'm from LA. That's my hometown.
yeah.
Everybody knows. But yeah, also big part of the fucking fight camp this time around was the homie Jeff right here. Hey Jeff, give him a little scoop on who you are, dog. Where you from and shit.
I'm originally from Pennsylvania. I train at a classic fight team in Huntington Beach, California, under Coach Tyler.
How long you been doing it, bro?
I've been training since I was 13. I'm 26 now, so
Nice.
13 years. I started in a little barn in Pennsylvania, a town of 200 people with an old Army boxing coach. So that's where that all began.
Came a long way.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
and,
no.
and I'm pretty sure Jeff, you guys keep an eye out on Jeff's career. Follow him on social media.
Yeah, you got a title fight coming up
You got
soon,
a big
right?
fight coming up.
Yeah, peak fighting for the 170-pound belt in Alexandria, Louisiana. So it's gonna be a big one. I think I'm gonna put on a great show. So.
Oh yeah, you guys need to tune in and follow Jeff's career. I don't think he's a couple wins away from knocking on that UFC door. He's got
Yes,
his
sir.
feet wet quite a few times now with some big names and being in the corner. So
Thank you.
I don't think it's very far now that we'll see Jeff in that octagon. So it's awesome. It's
so-
awesome. I got a little bit of taste of the California camp. It came out a week before after my unfortunate spike incident in Singapore.
Oh yeah.
You know, obviously.
I thought the homie fucking died, bro. I was scared as hell.
Fuck, everybody. Even when I saw it, I was like, God damn, I had to call my parents just to let them know I was alive. You know what I mean? Like, that shit was crazy. But I'm recovering pretty quick from it. I got to get into a little bit of work in California with Tyler and just got to be, you know, the final touches with D-Rod and oversee what's been going on. And it's such a perfect environment for him with such good people around, especially with Tenori and Pat and everything that's set up there.
Yes.
It's like such a perfect setup. And it was very cool to come in and be a part of it. And, of course, even better to reap the rewards now of the homie getting that W. But I just want to say real quick, you guys got to realize Alex Morono fought his last fight against Nico Price, and he gassed out terribly. So imagine that fool coming into this fight. He was probably in the best shape of his career coming into this fight after that last performance. So you probably got the best version of Alex Morono possible, and you got out there and you fucking did work, bro. So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
man. Fucking definitely didn't expect that. Like you know, the guy said, we didn't expect him to come out there and fucking fight for his fucking life and shit. You know.
He carried that overhand all the way to the end. You know, like he was powerful. He was dangerous for the whole 3 rounds.
For
And,
sure.
Yeah, and you know, but I definitely felt him slowing down. Like by the end of the first round, I'm like, okay, he's fucking throwing every single thing he's got into those fucking punches, and
He
you can only
started to pick those hands up afterwards, and he was not landing. You know what I mean? He was landing on the shoulders and on your elbows. I think it was that was when the cardio started to drop, as he realized like he's throwing big shots and they're not connecting at all. They're just hitting your shield, and that shit really starts to zap you.
And you really did target that body well. You know, even though you were suffering a little bit with the check hooks from the body jabs, but it was adding up, you know, and that's all it is at the end of the day. Once it starts to add up, everything starts to slow down.
Slow him down. Pennies in the bank. Every little body shot
Exactly.
like that.
Exactly.
Accumulate over
Yeah,
Bro,
time.
even
no.
the head kicks, bro. When you started adding in the head kicks, just blocking arms, you know, like trust me, I've been hit with them. It's a baseball bat, so
Yeah,
you
my
wore 'em
fucking
out.
my forearm's like jacked up right now, but you know that's just a part of the fucking fight game. You
For
know,
sure.
You know, as time goes on, I'm getting more and more experienced in the game, and yeah, there's like a little nerve shot here and there, fucking, you know, coming into it, you know, but for the most part, dog, when it comes to Apex, I'm 100% comfortable in that motherfucker,
Yeah.
dog.
It's
Like,
like being in the gym.
yeah.
It's quiet.
yeah, it's cool.
good
It reminds me
environment.
of like when it's that quiet, and it's like it reminds me like being like very private,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like it's like super private, like how we already train,
Yeah.
and fucking yeah, dog, it's just fucking like sparring in a way. Like when I get the same feeling when I walk into a new gym that I've never been to for sparring.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I get that same feeling every time I go out to fight. You know, it's like kind of like you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. You don't know who's there. You know, fucking,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, to keep my composure through fucking, and it's just like fight IQ too. Like, oh shit, like if this was fucking
Get this
swinging for-
takedown.
yeah.
Win this round.
Yeah, and that's just being able to fucking hear coaching and fucking being aware and you know just fucking using the right fight IQ and not fucking making mistakes, because a lot at this level of the game, everyone's that good,
Yeah.
and it comes down to a fucking
One mistake.
who makes the least mistakes,
Yeah, I mean, you guys are both high level guys, have faced super high level talent, so I mean, it was expected to be a solid fight,
And
I
it
think
was.
you guys delivered for sure.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah,
one.
hell yeah.
People were entertained. It
I
was
s-
going back and forth.
I definitely fucking heard the crowd on that one,
Yeah, for sure.
It
Yeah.
was vocal for sure. Like in the first round, they were very vocal for Moreno,
Yeah, for sure.
and then like as the fight progressed, it like shifted onto you. Everything
Yeah.
seemed to be on your side, so
It
it
was
was cool.
It was a good Apex card.
It actually was a
it
good
really
card.
Apex
Good
card.
fights. Yeah, we just came back to the crib after the fight, and threw on the fights. We got to watch the last couple fights: Brad Tavares and Julian Park
Smoke
and
some joints.
Tyra,
Motherfucking shout out to originals.
Jimmy.
Yep, give me jam.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, hooked it up. Yo, so big major shout out to them. Also, I got a new flavor drop from Monster. Everybody check them out. Motherfucking with guava, Vice Guava. Make sure you check that shit out, dog. Bam, tell them D-Rod sent you. Actually, I'm gonna crack it up right now. I'm kind of thirsty. I need a chaser for this 1942 fucking bottle for celebration.
He's straight on it. He's
Hell
straight
yeah.
on it. No,
Hell yeah,
no,
this is-
no minute skip.
Nope, no
minute
sir.
skip. But
Yeah,
no,
but major shout out to Monster though.
But overall, I mean, we were talking about it earlier. Perfect fight week. Everything just came exactly how you wanted it to go. When you guys both set off from California to Vegas, you both met up without even contacting one another.
Oh yeah, fucking trip out. Like I had talked to him like an hour or two earlier during the day. I'm like, "What's up? You're heading out?" He's like, "Yeah, fucking traffic sucks." I'm like, "All right, see you there." And about what is it, halfway there?
Yeah,
Halfway there to Vegas, in the
World.
middle of nowhere, there's fucking Eddie's World. If you've been to Vegas or on your way to Vegas from LA, you know what the fuck Eddie's World is.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like the main
Ice cream candy palace. For
yeah,
sure.
yeah, in the middle of nowhere. Definitely pit stop spot at that
Yeah.
point. But yeah, I fucking met up with those guys. They were putting gas, and I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, so everything just aligned this week. I had a fucking perfect weight cut.
Hell yeah.
The workouts throughout the week were fucking sharp, on point. I felt great. I was fucking confident going in. Struggled a little bit in the first round, but going into the second, I felt fucking confident. And then I won the round, and going into the third, I had to step that shit up. So. He like Tyler said, he's still throwing that haymaker shit, So, I just try to work around it, try to work my game, and try to fucking work volume. Like Tyler said, like right now I'm just trying to accumulate points in the third round, and got some time on the wall with him, put him on the wall for a little bit, and struck a little bit more, and then he threw a wild wingy punch, and then ended up in a bad position where I was able to land takedown. I haven't fucking landed a takedown in a minute, but won me the fight. Let's go. I should do that shit
was the
more
scam.
when
For sure.
I should do it. I should do it more when
Absolutely, bro.
when
Your
the
upper
fight's
body
that close.
takedowns, like you got good Greco stuff. You're strong up top, so it's like add it to your game. It's more things people got to worry about. You know what I mean?
Especially at the end of the rounds like that. You know
To
what
win
I mean?
'em.
Like that's how you put the stamp on the end of the round.
Definitely.
Especially if it's close. And a
that
lot
definitely stamped the fight for me.
for
Definitely.
sure, dude.
With no question. I was, when the bell rang, I was confident. I was like, yeah, I'm getting that.
2-1.
Yeah.
Exactly. I felt the same way. I was surprised to hear the judge.
But one
score.
of the fucking judges
Yeah.
didn't think so. Man, this
Yeah.
game is scary, dog.
It is scary.
It's a fucking scary game. You cannot leave this shit.
Yeah.
Even the main event was a split. It's just you
Yeah.
never know what you're gonna get with the judges, man.
I didn't think that main event was a split though.
Me neither.
I thought
it was.
Royval-
Everyone should
Yeah,
agree.
I thought
Royval
three
won.
to two.
So what do you guys think of the rest of the fights on that card?
I thought that main event was awesome, and Royval and
Tyra?
were going after
Yeah,
it.
Tyra's really good, dude.
Really high level grappler, young kid.
Yeah.
Obviously went toe to toe with the number one contender. He's at that level. Just got to
The-
improve striking a little bit.
The precision of Royval was what was impressive to me. Like his straights down the center were, they kind of just looked effortless. You know what I mean? Like he was just popping them out there, and they were finding a home every time. It was really clean.
Cardio.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Colorado cardio for sure.
Colorado cardio, the altitude. Speaking of which, I mean, coming from altitude, Salt Lake City, our homie Khalil Roundtree against Alex Pereira.
Yeah, that was an amazing fight.
That was an absolute banger. After that card was pretty shitty actually.
Yeah, Khalil's
But
a dog.
That two rounds up against Pereira. It's
Yeah.
impressive, man. You know, and mad respect to him and his team. Like shit, we've known Khalil quite a while, and his journey. Like he came out to Thailand, trained with the Hickman Bros, and like just to see him now fighting for a title, put out a performance like that. Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to him coming back.
I knew Khalil when he was still fighting for Tough Enough.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he trained at Vanderlei's gym.
Oh, okay.
And we would go out there with Raphael, obviously, and cross-train. And, man, I used to watch Khalil beat people up at Tough Enough, and it was just as violent.
Yeah.
He's, like, always been explosive like that.
Super
Always
violent.
been super violent.
Yeah,
It's
super
exciting to
powerful.
watch.
Yeah, his strength and conditioning coach, who D and I both know, Lorenzo Pavlica with Prime Time. I mean, he's turned Khalil into a freak,
Yeah,
like
for
freak
sure.
athlete, and
100%.
super powerful guy. I've trained with Khalil a bunch, and he obviously takes it easy on the lighter guys, but that dude, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I can feel it,
Yeah,
like if that
for
dude
sure.
wants to hurt me, like he gonna hurt me, like
Big boy.
yeah, he's the real deal. So yeah, it was good to see him get out there and get the love from the fans. A lot of people love the performance, so it's good to see. And yeah, as D-Rod mentioned, hopefully we can get him on the LA card.
Let's
There should be a
go.
push from the
Let's
fans.
go.
Let's get a little army pushing for D-Rod on that LA card, because that would
We'll
be
pack the house
super
for sure.
sick.
Yeah, and
That's a home field advantage right
that's
there.
mandatory. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So that'd
Come
be
on.
super sick. That'd be super sick. And then
Yeah,
rounding
yeah.
off this year, we got obviously Jeff coming up with his title fight. So you
Yep.
guys definitely got to keep an eye out on that. And then I'm hoping also to get fighting beginning of next year in January. They're saying potentially China with Karate Combat. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. There's some other stuff coming up potentially in the future too, but I'll keep that under wraps until there's more information about it. But there's definitely some stuff on the horizon that's going to be pretty exciting fight-wise. But yeah, I'm excited to get back out to Cali, get some more working with Coach Tyler, and hopefully get in with D-Rod and Jeff. I haven't had the pleasure of working with Jeff yet, but the next camp or the next training sessions you boys are in, I'm hoping to get out. But yeah, let the watchers, viewers know where they can find you on social media. Plug all your handles, and tell them an interesting fact about yourself that they wouldn't assume.
Okay.
And I know which one it should be for Tyler already off the bat.
You could follow me on Instagram at Classic Fight Team, all one word. Interesting fact about myself is I like to paint. I'm an artist. You
He's
could check
sick.
my art
Sick
out.
ass sick.
I love graffiti. This guy's fucking.
You can check my art out at frontporch_art on Instagram.
Check it out for real though. It's super sick. I was so shocked when I saw the kind of work that he put out. He looked like a
Fucking
brawler,
artist.
but
But
he really
he's
a
a
painter.
mixed martial artist.
He's a real artist for real.
Renaissance man.
And Jeff,
You can find me on Instagram at JeffCraig98. And the fun fact about me, fuck.
I like to party.
I don't get invited to parties. I don't know. I read a lot. That's
yeah,
about
no,
it.
that's cool. That's cool. What's your
You
favorite
should have
book?
just said, "My name is Jeff."
My name is Jeff.
Top 3 books.
Top 3 books: Man's Search for Meaning, Myth of Sisyphus, and probably The Brothers Karamazov.
We got a philosopher on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Craig, the book reader. Nothing wrong with that. Love a good book. But yeah, I know it's been a minute, guys. Obviously, we've been apart, state apart. But it's good that we could get an episode out. I can't promise that we're gonna be busting them out, but I'm hoping come out to LA and maybe we can get one out of the studio with Christian and stuff like that. Bless you.
Sorry, dude. I really tried not to get you there.
You ruined the whole episode.
I was fighting that for a while.
Gesundheit.
Thanks.
But yeah, no. Hopefully we can get some more content out for you guys. Now that D's back in the win column, there's gonna be more stuff coming up for him podcast wise with Bisping on Monday. So keep an eye out for him on that.
Stay tuned for that.
And
But I just want to give a major shout out to all the fans and my friends and family, everybody that supports me. I really couldn't do this shit without you. You're all the best, and you give me motivation. And thank you for being here for me. That's all I gotta say.
thank you guys for tuning in. Say what's up on social media to everyone.
Hey, make sure you give my boys right here a follow.
Follow,
We're
like.
definitely be involved together. For the next probably to the end of my fucking career. So Show 'em some love.
Let's go. Thank you
Let's
guys
go.
for
Culture
tuning
Crooks
in.
out.
Thanks for having us.
Like, subscribe, send it to your friends and family, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.
Yes, sir.